Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are talking about my favorite toys for my toddler son. If you do not know, now you know. I have a 2-year-old named Cayenne the Man. He is turning 3 next month. And I just wanted to go over some of my favorite toys for him. I always get questions about like, what does he play with, especially during quarantine, being that we're in the house, can't really do anything. What do you just entertain a 2-year-old boy that has a ton of energy? And I just wanted to share with you guys that. We're just gonna jump right into it. My favorite toy for Cayenne right now, like off the jump, don't even need to really say much, is, they're not in here, that's why it's so light, Magna-tiles. Magna-tiles are the best toy. It doesn't matter if your child is a boy, a girl, whatever, it does not matter. These toys, these tiles, they're similar to, like, if you're not familiar with them, they are really similar to Lego blocks, I would say. But they're magnetic and they're really thin and slender. I kind of gathered some off the floor because he was playing with them earlier and I didn't really want to clean up. Basically, this is kind of the premise of them. They're like these magnetic tiles. They come in a variety of shapes. Most of the like starter packs are gonna have squares and triangles and rectangles. Some of them also have like semicircles. This one has different triangles. This one has like right triangles. It has some windows. This is and it comes like car sets. This is the Metropolis edition. If you saw my Easter basket video, I recently got him this one for Easter. They are a little pricey. I'm not going to lie. I chose this brand instead of like the Picasso brand or any other magnetic tiles you would see on Amazon, just because since they're dealing with magnets, I just wanted to make sure that my son was extremely safe when dealing with something like that can potentially harm him. I have heard a lot of good reviews about the Picasso tiles as well. The only thing is that a lot of people say they break easily, and these toys literally can last them. On the box it says, I think, ages 3 to 99. These toys can last him years, so I just figured, you know what, I'd rather just splurge on something that I know is going to stay with him than getting kind of like the knockoff brand. But I will say that Picasso tiles will be a very good second runner, and they're also really affordable as well. As in, of course, I will link it below. So these are those. Now, I'm gonna just slide it over here. Now, I know I said they're similar to Lego blocks. So most toddlers kind of start off with these. These are the mega blocks. They're a little bit bigger. He's kind of outgrown this, but he's still too young to play with the regular Legos. So for Christmas, we kind of got him these Lego Duplos. I keep most of his block toys in these bins. I got them from Target. Super affordable, and I actually really like them. $9. I will tag them below. I don't think they ship, but I know you can pick them up in your store. These are the Lego blocks. These are the Lego Duplo. So they're a little bit bigger than the regular Legos, which can potentially be a choking hazard for kids. But obviously they're smaller than the Mega Blocks, so it gives them a little bit more freedom to be creative. I really also like open-ended toys because, you know, it stimulates creativity. It doesn't let them say, I'm bored. You know, you're not really supposed to, I don't want to say you're not really supposed to, but it's generally recommended that kids don't play with too many toys with batteries because it makes them bored. Whatever, they say all these things. So I just try to remember, remix the science, and do what works for me and my family. Okay, up next, this is another new fave, and I really wish I got him this earlier. Kinetic Sand. He was playing with this for about like an hour, just sitting at the table with his aunt, playing with this. This is it's worth every cent. What I want to do soon is get him kind of a sand table to put the kinetic sand in, and pretty much have him be able to play with it that way. The great thing about kinetic sand, if you don't live someplace with a backyard, or you don't, your kids don't have access to outside, it's very easy to clean up. It's pretty much magnetic. I should have took some from downstairs, but excuse me, it's pretty much a magnetic sand that is easy to play with. It's almost like if Play-Doh and sand had a baby, it would be kinetic sand. Now, I have seen knockoffs of this, and because I want to put it in a bigger area, this is, I believe, a 3 pounds. Yes, I think this was 3 pounds of beach sand, and it was $20. I'm not buying 20 pounds of this for $20. I'm going to get the knockoff brand. I will link it below. Hopefully it works out, because I want to put it again in a play table, and I will also link the play table that I plan on buying him so that he can be outdoors, especially because it's getting a little bit warmer. But this kinetic sand is definitely worth the money. I love it. They can also put like little moles in it and pretty much make it like you're at the beach, but easy to clean up. Alrighty, so this he does not play with as much anymore, but I will say that I feel like this toy has pretty much helped him be able to recognize a lot of letters, and he also has the number version, which has Cookie Monster on it. This one has Elmo. It's literally just Elmo's ABC case. It's a briefcase. It has no batteries, and pretty much just has the letters and a little letter block, and it correlates to like maybe one of the characters from Sesame Street, or an object that begins with a letter. So D for drum, A for Abby Cadabby. This pretty much really helped with Cayenne learning his letters. I didn't realize that he knew his letters as well until he went to school, and his teacher was like, yeah, he kind of knows his letters. So I will say that if you have a younger kid and you're just trying to prepare for preschool or pre-K, kind of invest in this. It's a little bit more hands-on. I think some kids are pretty more hands-on than others, so maybe just holding the letter may help them as well. I really like this toy. It's held up really well. Sometimes we do misplace the letters and the numbers, but they end up popping back up. I will link this below. I got it on Amazon, I believe during Black Friday, and it was pretty affordable to me. It was $12.99. You know what? Why not? I'll just show you. Cookie Monsters. There's the numbers. The only thing I did not like about the numbers, they only went up to 10. I feel like this whole spot here, which just has like these circles with the characters under, could have went up to 20. I really wish they did that, but it's a great starter. Or at least put a 0, because then if they had a 0, you could kind of put the numbers together and show your child. But this is still a really good toy. I definitely recommend it. At first, when I first bought it, I was like, why doesn't it have batteries so it can tell them, like, you know, like, oh, 1, 2, 3. But then I realized that it kind of like a conversation starter with your child. So it's grown on me. He doesn't use it as much because he's kind of past it, but I still wanted to bring it up because I loved it that much. So that kind of makes me jump into another newbie toy, which is this Melissa and Doug, oops, oh, it is straight right, number puzzle. So we're starting to get into higher numbers. And the reason I like this as well is because it has the number and it has the number of objects to correlate with. I think that's super duper cool. And he's starting to get it. He'll like count it out and match it to the number. But I think this is a really good addition as well into this. Not really a favorite, but I still wanted to bring it up because I feel like, you know, number recognition is pretty important. And this is the age where they love to learn. So why not? Now we're just gonna dump into this fun box. This is actually where he keeps his Magna-tiles. If you do not know, Cayenne is totally a drummer. I won't drag his drum set in here because it's in another room. It just takes up a little bit too much space. But Cayenne drums all day. And when I'm really just exhausted and I kind of just want him to sit so I can scroll on my phone and kind of decompress, I'll just put on one of his favorite songs on the TV, give him his sticks, his headset, and let him go at it. He loves his drum set. I think kids also should really be into music. It just stimulates their brain, gets them going. So I'm always pro drums, pro instruments. I can't wait to see what instrument he'll play next. Protect your kids' ears, and honestly, I would get yourself a pair as well. Next up, this is such an old fun game. It's in a Ziploc bag right now, but I'm not sure if anyone remembers this game from being a kid, but it's basically Hungry Hungry Hippos. So it says 4+. I feel like even a young 2 could understand. Basically, it's 4 hippos, and there's like balls in the middle, and the hippos are just, this is literally it. I'm sure there's like a more extensive rule to this, but yeah, it has like directions. Who knew? But that's maybe that's why it says 4. It's pretty much a really fun game, just like your family fun nights. Like, don't think the babies or the toddlers can get into family game night. Get them Hungry Hippos. Terrell gets really competitive with this game, so not all hope is lost with kids games. Now, another toy. I know I said I'm not the best fan of battery operated toys, but trains. Ooh. I can't tell you how many batteries we kind of run through with these toys, but these are another few of Kai's favorite toys. He likes to build a train track, so I guess, you know, that's making him work a little bit. And then just kind of watch these trains go. I have little twin brothers, and they had trains. Oh my goodness, wait, let me see if I can find you one. This is before, well, I don't want to say before they had battery operated ones. Pretty much the wooden ones, this one takes a battery, but I'm not sure what battery it takes, and I can never figure it out. And like the metal ones, and they had a ton of train tracks for me. So, and they were all wooden. So the train tracks that lasted were wooden. Kai got from someone the plastic ones that they make now. Don't get them. Get the wooden ones. They're so much easier for toddlers. The plastic ones jam in where the babies get really frustrated. Go ahead and get the wooden tracks. I kept these because he still kind of pushes them around, even though he prefers his battery ones. He'll push these around. He gets excited to know they're magnets. These are such a good toy, and they literally last forever. I'm curious to see how the battery operating ones are gonna last, but I know these wooden ones last, so I'm sure the battery operated ones will do just as good, and we'll just probably have to just keep adding batteries. And of course, I don't want to say I have a boy, but I have a boy. So Lightning McQueen is the king of this house. Invest in some good cars. A few of these are like pullback cars, so he can kind of race it himself. These are fun. He likes to line them up and kind of go at it, and it keeps him entertained for a good while as well. Now, I want you to think my kid doesn't clean up after himself, even though his room is a mess. Another one of my favorite open-ended toys, Melissa and Doug. This has been through a lot. It actually comes with a dustpan, a duster. It comes with a broom, and it comes with a mop. He uses this toy all the time. I use it sometimes when I need a quick broom in his room. Definitely just go ahead and buy this. I like it because, again, it's wooden. It'll last, you know, a good bit. It's not plastic. Try to, you know, reduce my carbon footprint or whatever they say. And just go ahead and get a wooden toy. Melissa and Doug also made the puzzles that I spoke about earlier. And they also make his easel. I've been through 2 easels. One is by Kraft. Again, I'll pretty much link everything I talked about below. And the Kraft one was a little bit too big, and it didn't fold up as well as the new one that I have. I'll try to, you know, pop it someplace. But it's a Melissa and Doug easel. It doesn't meet all my qualifications. For one, the Melissa and Doug doesn't hold the paper above, well as the Kraft did. But the Kraft had a terrible chalkboard, and it was not magnetic, I believe, whereas the Melissa and Doug has a great chalkboard and is magnetic. The only thing is, I wish the Melissa & Doug's red trays in the front didn't stick out, where it's like you can't like bolt it and stick it in a corner. But hey, Kraft is another one of my favorite I guess you can say toy companies. It's similar to Melissa & Doug, where they make like really good quality, long-lasting toys, and they usually use wood, I would like to say. Kraft did Cayenne's Kitchen. He has had it since he was 1, and it's one of the toys that continuously gets played with. It's pretty big, so you know, just be prepared for that. They also have small ones. I always suggest getting a little toy kitchen. It doesn't matter if you have a son or a daughter, everybody has to learn how to cook. So go ahead and get that. I know this is very, very controversial. An iPad. Now, when I first had Kai, I was kind of like, I'm gonna be the mom that doesn't let their kid watch iPads. He's gonna be a vegetarian. He's gonna do this. He's gonna speak 10 languages. All of that. So, parenting doesn't only humble you, but it also makes you more adaptable. So, an iPad. Listen, we live in tech times. He's gonna have to learn how to use these things. He's really, really tech savvy. I kind of will just like run through it. He doesn't have that many apps, I guess you could say. He has Nick Jr., Netflix, ABC Mouse, YouTube. He has a few learning games. The one he uses the most, honestly, is YouTube, because he likes to watch church drumming videos, and now ABC Mouse. So there is a code that you can get ABC Mouse for free. I'll see if I can find it, and I'll also put it below, because I know ABC Mouse is actually like a subscription service, but ain't nobody got time for that, so I didn't even bother. This is an iPad mini. His mom bought this for him. He had a Kindle, like the Amazon Fire tablet maybe before. It worked for like a good bit of time, but honestly, I would just go ahead and just buy your kid the iPad. Also, what I would say is just buy them one with more storage, because this has 32 gigabytes, and I think it may even have 16 gigabytes, and it's already kind of running out of space. So that's another thing to just watch out for. And of course, I don't want you to think my baby don't read. Pigeon. This is a classic. The pigeon needs a bath. Who else do we have? Don't let the pigeon drive the bus. The pigeon has to go to school. The pigeon. The pigeon is just a celebrity in here. We read these books so much. I think we've read these books, all his pigeon books, more than, I don't know, more than your pastor has read the Bible, because these books are so funny. They actually let your kid kind of talk back to the book, which I really like as well. So, for example, the pigeon is kind of talking to you in the book. So it'll be like, wait, don't read the title. He wants you to say, don't read the title, and then what does it say? Jesus. The pigeon has to go to school. Too late, rats. Like the pictures are so simple, but it's such an interactive book. And Cayenne loves these books. Loves these books so much. He cannot get enough of them. He laughs. Oh goodness, he wants to read it over and over again. So every time I see one like on sale, I kind of just go ahead and pick it up. I will link the ones we have below. And sometimes I find them at Target. The duckling gets a cookie. The pigeon wants a puppy. He really likes this one. This is one of my favorite ones. Don't let the pigeon stay up too late. I know that's pretty much the #1 problem all parents are having right now, is these kids do not want to go to sleep. They don't want to take a nap. They want to stay up till 1 in the morning. We're going crazy. Please check on your friends that have toddlers, because we're going to lose our minds. Anyway, guys, let me know in the comments below, what did you like? What do you use? Do you have any of these toys? Would you like more type of videos with me talking about Cayenne's things? Would you like to meet Cayenne? And pretty much any questions or comments you have below. Thanks so much for watching. See you again. Bye.